My friends say outsiders smell, but you don't smell at all.
My dad says not to talk to strangers.
Yeah? No funny business.
Yeah, I'm dragging a bit this morning, Gray. About 20 minutes behind schedule, 15, 20. No, I've been having some issues with hang on, I gotta close some tabs down. Too many things open here.
Ever been up in the stands?
I've been
Let's
trying
just
to
say they can
troubleshoot.
afford a lot of clothes.
You shoot people, mister? My dad says outsiders shoot people. Right.
I want to go back and I want to keep playing Dune Awakening, and I can't. It's been like 2 days. Today's day. Yeah, 2 days. I can't get logged in, and I was spending the morning being grumpy and sending messages to people because that's who I am. No, it's like ever since the afternoon when the Dallas data center went down, which was 2 days ago, I can't log into my main character on Dune Awakening, and I've got that brand new base I just built with the welcome pack. You know, we were in the middle of working on our T6 production again. I was really looking forward to continuing to play Chapter 3. I just got to the point where I could do augments and everything, and all of a sudden I can't log into my main. I can log into my alt, but I can't log into my main. And I've sent an in-game support ticket and 2 tickets through the website, 0 communication. And what really pisses me off is, so I'm in the content creator program, and I have been for like 2.5 years now or whatever. So they had a bunch of staff, you know, they had a bunch of people they laid off over the last year, which is normal when a company launches a game. And the guy that they left in charge of the influencer group, in charge of the creator content, he's just been like radio silent for like 5 days on all sorts of different objects, but yet he's still posting to social media. And so a lot of people are grumpy that he's just like ghosted everybody. And I got grumpy this morning that he's not answering my messages. And so I went to a different Discord and was like sending messages there to be like, hey, who the fuck is going to take care of this? Like, I realize you guys have limited staff, but in a professional way, of course. But still, it's like, you know, we're in the content creator program. We can't create content. We've got campaigns that are running to submit content for sponsored stuff, and I can't work on any of it because my character is stuck, and I've had 0 communication from any of the team. Can someone please put me in touch with someone who could actually figure this out? Because I just need somebody to go in and like unstuck my character. And it's just very frustrating to me. I have a 0 like low tolerance policy for people who do lack of communication. Like, if you want to tell me we're busy, we're looking into it, we'll get back to you, I'm okay with that. What I can't stand is radio silence. Like, radio silence to me is like the worst form of professionalism ever. Like, if your job is communication and in your title it says communications director or communication manager or community manager or community lead or whatever, your job is to communicate. Rawr!
So it's true.
Rant off.
You're leading the minute.
Uh, so that's what I spent my morning doing instead of I'm 20-30 minutes late here because I was sending angry messages in a professionally angry tone. Let's get this shit sorted, guys. Meanwhile, I'm gonna go play some Fallout 4 this morning. And today we're gonna be playing High on Life 2. When's the next Lotro video? Probably Sunday. I don't really play Lotro. I play it on Sunday nights with my friends. No. I play it on Sunday nights with my brother and my sister-in-law and their 2 kids. But we don't play every Sunday night. We play when they have time. That's usually when I play. And those episodes go live on YouTube whenever we're done. Yeah, I'll be playing that later today, Milkaholic. It's not gonna be out until like what, 10 o'clock this morning, 11 o'clock this morning Central Time, so that'll be the afternoon stream. Ooh, I don't have very many rounds left for that. I hear a vert bird. I'm gonna let them do what they're gonna do over there. I'm gonna... Anyway, that's the short version. So, Gray, hopefully you're able to catch the rest of us on your morning, getting ready in your car and on your way out. More Skyrim streams to come, asks River. I stream Skyrim at the moment. The Skyrim schedule is on Sunday mornings. We play Destiny 2, and then we play Skyrim. So every Sunday morning, if you want to catch Skyrim, you can watch me play it live on Sundays. We start on every day at 5 a.m. Central on YouTube, Twitch, Kick, and TikTok. You can also watch Skyrim content when I'm offline by going over to YouTube and checking out the Skyrim playlist, which has all of my Skyrim sessions broken down into roughly 1-hour episodes. Every game I play gets a playlist on YouTube. There are over 11,000 videos on YouTube. Chop chop, get watching. I thought I blocked that from being used. Hold on a second. We gotta go block another word from being used in chat. Is this Fallout 76 or Fallout 4? I have no clue, to be honest with you. Yeah, that vert bird has been destroyed at that satellite station so many times. XP Legacy on YouTube says, hope you're doing well. I've been making content for about 6 months. I was discussing making money through my content one day with another creator, and he sent me to your videos. Awesome. That's what that series is there for. How to make a living as a content creator and streamer over on YouTube. About 20 episodes in that playlist. We will periodically add some more throughout the year, but it is a resource tool. It's actually been converted into a course over on YouTube that people can go through, which tells my journey of how I did this and gives a lot of tidbits on things that I've learned over the years. We're coming up on our anniversary, actually. The 17th, which is in 4 days, we will be marking our 5th year anniversary, starting our 5th year of full-time content creation. Nothing like a little bit of cram. What I really need is aluminum, but I'm not going to go out of my way to find it. Ooh, there's a safe here. Oh, and there's stuff in it. What is that?
Sure don't make them like they used to. The Commonwealth can take a real toll on you if you let it. Seen this place make monsters out of men.
25 miles an hour. Oh, there it is. I can see it in the distance now. Traders welcome. Really? What's inside of here, I wonder?
I hear someone. Combat positions.
Yeah, that's a trap. What's up, tomfoolery? Rabbit Pigeon says, found you on TikTok, love your content, hopped on the stream. What's today's character? Today's character is somebody who's making his way to research and investigate this big old Brotherhood of Steel ship that he saw a couple stream sessions ago. We're probably going to split the stream this morning, everybody. We're probably going to play a couple of hours of Fallout 4, and then I'm going to switch over and do a couple of hours of Diablo 4. Because I had a lot of fun yesterday playing that Paladin, and I'm going to keep plugging away at that. Then we're going to take a break and come back later today with High on Life 2 for the afternoon session. That game launches into Xbox Game Pass today. Yeah, that was at the very beginning of the stream, Commander Carnage. Yeah, I was bitching about the fact that yes, my Dune is still borked, and I have had zero communication from Funcom people, and I'm angry. And not angry. I'm angry would be the wrong word. I am irate. Let's put a better descriptor on it. I am irritated at the lack of communication by people who are supposedly in charge of communications and supposedly in charge of the creator group. Because I have been asking for like 48 hours now, and I've had zero communication, and I'm just a little grumpy.
Airport, huh? You sure you want to waltz through Brotherhood?
It's like they
HQ
ask
with
you to
a
create
single
content,
sign?
and they want you to do things, and then they don't respond back, and it's like, well, fine, I'll play other games. I get so many other things to do, but like, just answer your frickin' messages. So no, I still don't have any reply back. I can log into my alts, but I can't log into my main. What's up, Freddy Ching? You guys keep saying it's off limits, but I'm here. Okay, I'm obviously gonna have to figure out how to get up there, so let's go back out here and talk to the guard. He can point me in the direction of somebody to talk to, probably.
Hi.
This area is off limits to civilians. I order you to stand down and tell me what you're doing here immediately.
I was hoping to track down the owners of that huge airship.
Well, you found us. And since this is a military installation, this is the closest you're gonna get to her.
I understand. I'm ex-military myself.
Really? Well then, you might just be in luck. With your experience, you might actually fit in with the Brotherhood. We're always looking to add a few more brothers and sisters to our ranks, if you think you have what it takes.
Absolutely. I'm in.
Well, all right. Glad to have you aboard. Head over to the Cambridge police station and look for Paladin Dance. He's in charge of our new recruits, and I'm certain he'll be glad to have an extra gun on his team. Ad Victoriam, civilian.
Ad
And good
Victoriam.
luck.
Yeah, exactly, Commander Carnage. Like, there are, you know, yeah. I just think that there are examples of really good people, you know, who are on top of their
If you wanna join
communications and
up,
other
head
people who
over to
just don't.
Cambridge Police Station.
That's right. Your mom made me do it, Gilly. You should play Kingdom Come Deliverance, says Gregory the Third. I already have. I have Kingdom Come Deliverance 1 and 2 playlists on YouTube. Alright, so that's going to send me somewhere else. Cambridge Police Station. But I think there are some great examples, Commander Carnage, of small teams that are on top of it, and then other teams who are not. And the frustrating thing is, like, I've been open about this. Like, the person who I worked with for like 2 years, her name was Christina, and she kicked ass. She would like answer your messages within a matter of minutes, maybe half a day, because there was a time difference. So you know, I might have to wait until she's at working hours, but she always got back to me like within a matter of, you know, at worst hours, but usually a few minutes she would get back to me. And she was the point person for like 2 years for the content creator group. Well, she left the company in December, and she went off to work for a different company in January. And so we lost her as the point person, and the person who took charge is just completely failing. I have no problems saying that. Like, It's been 5. I guess today would be day 6. Day 6, there are people waiting for message answers, and I'm day 2. There are other people who have been waiting for like several days. And there's been no communication. And it's like, how do you run a group if you're not gonna like answer the messages? So today I like went elsewhere to a different Discord and trying to seek answers. I'm not getting the answers I want in the place. And I'm grumpy and talking about it on the internet. Jesus, there's a lot of ghouls. I hear more. God. How many of these fuckers are there? Get up.
We appreciate the assistance, civilian. But what's your business here?
Hang on, I'm checking chat. Pill of Eternity is a great game. That's right, Gray. It's insane. I did, Freddy. I think he said something like I've got 10,000 hours in Fallout 4. I was like, whoa, that's a lot of hours, dude. Path of Exile 2 is fine for people who enjoy it. I have watched the Fallout series, and I've reviewed all the episodes from both Season 1 and Season 2.
A Brotherhood soldier pointed me this way. I might be interested in joining up.
Interested in recruitment, huh? Well, let me ask you a few questions. Are you from a local settlement?
Do all these questions really matter? After all, I help you fight those ferals.
This would be much easier for both of us if you'd cooperate. Now, where are you from?
Jesus.
I'm from Vault 111.
You're a vault dweller? Most people wouldn't admit to such a thing. I appreciate
What's up,
your
Allie?
honesty. If I appear suspicious, it's because our mission here has been difficult. Since the moment we arrived in the Commonwealth,
That's
we've been
right.
constantly
War never
under fire.
changes.
If you want to continue pitching in, we could use an extra gun on our side.
I'll continue to help, but you owe me an explanation first.
So, you gonna spill the beans?
Very well. I'm Paladin Dance, Brotherhood of Steel. Over there is Scribe Halen and Knight Reese. I've been trying to send a distress call to our vessel at Boston International Airport, but the signal's too weak to reach them.
Sir, if I may.
Proceed, Halen.
I've modified the radio tower on the roof of the police station, but I'm afraid it just isn't enough. What we need is something that will boost the signal.
Our target is ArcJet Systems, and it contains the technology we need, the deep-range transmitter. We infiltrate the facility, secure the transmitter, and bring it back here. So what do you say? You willing to lend the Brotherhood of Steel a hand?
No time to waste. Let's get moving.
Outstanding. Halen, take Reese inside and bind his wounds.
Yes, sir.
Reese, once you're on your feet, I want you to make certain the perimeter is secure.
I'm on it.
All right, civilian. It's time to prove your worth. Head into the police station and resupply yourself. Then let me know when you're ready to begin. Let's move out, people.
All right, big guy. Let's go.
Alright, so I can go in here and resupply myself, he said. Well, first, we need to level up. I don't think I can take the next rank of gun nut until 25. Yeah, it's level 25. I can, however, get the local leader rank 2, which I'm going to go ahead and grab. Okay. Favorite reveal during PlayStation State of Play yesterday? Where did I put my notebook? There was a lot. We put out 14 trailers last night on YouTube. So for those of you who haven't checked those out yet,
So you gonna catch me up or what?
14.
I
We
don't
put
know.
out 14 reaction
Your
trailers
prognosis
last
looks
night after
pretty
the
grim.
watch
Might
party.
be more humane to just take
Favorite
you
was
back and shoot you.
probably
You're all hard, Doc.
Just quit squirming so I can get these bandages.
honestly,
Can't
like I'm
believe
going through here and
Maxon brought
looking.
Prydwen
The,
here.
the John Wick
Those
trailer
energy
was
readings we picked up must
pretty
have been more
fucking
important
dope.
than I thought.
That
Yeah,
reveal.
Whatever it was, really stirred up
Um,
a hornet's nest. Looks like it's gonna be a full-scale war.
Which
Galactic
means we better
Racer.
prep this
I'm
place
super
in case
excited
someone
for Star
smarter
Wars
than a pack
Galactic
of
Racer.
ferals decides we're a target.
Super excited for the James Bond game coming. I probably, you know, the John Wick trailer is probably my favorite reveal. My favorite trailer was probably Star Wars Galactic Racer. That looked really cool, and I'm really stoked for the James Bond game. Castlevania looked interesting. I'm very on the fence though about it because I really thought I was going to enjoy Prince of Persia: Lost Crown, and it turned out to be like a precision-based Souls-like experience, and I just quit playing it because it was just too technically It wasn't about exploration of the zones or the maps. It was about, like, they had these jump puzzles that was like, 40, 50, you would have to memorize 40 to 50 button press combos to like get up these walls and get past these puzzles, and I don't react well to that kind of content. It's not I don't enjoy that. Obviously the new Bond, we're gonna be playing that. The new Bond footage was great. The Soros footage was great. The God of War trilogy, by the way, I forgot to check, how much is that game this morning? Sons of Sparta Shadow dropped, and I forgot to check. Yesterday, it's $30. Yeah, so Sons of Sparta Shadow dropped last night. I'm on the fence about this. I don't really do a lot of side scrollers. Do they have a trailer for this? They don't. Only what they showed last night. I don't think they're showing it here. This was the Shadow drop yesterday, along with the God of War trilogy remake announcement. But yeah, we're definitely playing First Light. I'm on the fence about Resident Evil Requiem because it launches in like a week, and I've already got a really busy February into March. So I might play Resident Evil Requiem. I don't really play the Resident Evil games. But yeah, let's see here. Belmont's Belmont's Curse looked really good. I need to wishlist this, by the way. This looked really amazing, to be honest with you. For those of you who haven't watched the trailers and stuff. And then Silent Hill Townfall looked cool. The John Wick game, I put out a reaction video to this on TikTok and Instagram this morning. Yeah, Galactic Racer. Pretty sure I'm gonna play this on the PlayStation. I might play it on the Xbox, but man, the new trailer they launched yesterday was dope. There was some really good stuff that was announced. For sure.
Why are you so angry with me?
I'm not angry. I'm just letting you know where you stand. You're hired help, and that's all there is to it.
Thanks, Chance. Why are you crying about a 10-year-old game? No, Red Dead Redemption 2, 60 frames. You don't need 60 frames. It's a great game without it.
Hired help or not, I got the job done.
Got some backbone. Good. You'll need it if you keep hanging with us.
If you keep crying about
Now,
60 frames per second, you haven't ever played video games, because I've been playing games for decades, and I can list probably 1,000 games I've played that don't have 60 frames. Jesus. Like, go back and play, like, the original, like, King's Quest games, Quest for Glory games, any of the old point-and-click adventure games. Those weren't even 30 frames per second, you fucking whiny twat. Oh, Red Dead Redemption 2's not in 60 frames. Tell me I'm an entitlement generation Gen Z crybaby without telling me I'm a Gen Z crybaby. Oh, I love it. Ooh, some new sunglasses. Ooh, a safe. I can't unlock that one. Fan! I need screws. I'll take that as well.
Why are you standing around here like there's nothing to do? Paladin Dance is waiting for you.
Yo, get off my back, Reese. But speaking of Red Dead Redemption 2, he's in Red Dead Redemption 2. I'll let you guess who his character is. Ooh, there's the handcuffs your mom used last night. Oh, I guarantee you no one would notice the difference between... Yeah, they really don't know the difference between frame rates. Oh, what's this on the ground here? Bobby pin box. Damn it, Bobby. Give me your pins. Turpentine. Ooh, aluminum. Thank you very much. Oh, I'm over encumbered. We're gonna have to go drop everything off at our base. Oop, fan. Can't leave it behind. Nick, buddy, pal, come here.
Hey.
I'm listening.
Here, I'm gonna give you some stuff.
Whatever you need.
Oh my god, I got a ton of mods. Molotov. Auto pistol. Alright, should be enough. We need to go back to our base shortly, though. But there's more fans to grab while we're in here. Ooh.
Hello, team. Captain Whitmark here. Welcome to the task force. Operation Winter's End starts now, with you. Together, we will knock Eddie Winter off his throne and dump his sorry ass in a 2000-volt easy chair. It should come as a surprise to no one that our operations in Boston have been, in a word, compromised. Winter has eyes everywhere, even the BPD. So, our brothers across the river in Cambridge have been kind enough to let us use the Cambridge Police Department as our base of operations. Let's get to work. Good hunting.
Suspenders and slacks. Oh, we got more stuff in. Oh, hello, there's a new sniper rifle.
Want me to take a crack at that terminal?
I do, Nick. Where you at? Where did he go?
Hey.
Go ahead.
Think you can unlock that terminal?
And while he's doing that...
Words never said. I wish I'd spent more time at the office getting nuked.
Shane says, back in the day, I played GTA VC without a graphics card. Imagine the FPS, right?
There we go.
I don't give a shit if you're subscribed to me on Twitch or YouTube or TikTok or anywhere. If you cry about 60 frames per second, I'm gonna literally call you a crybaby. I don't care who you are. I call my brother a crybaby when he says stupid things. I will definitely call you a crybaby for saying stupid things like, oh my god, 60 frames. My camera decided to go out of focus. There we go. It doesn't, like, frame rate doesn't matter unless you are playing competitive first-person shooter games. That's the only time that frames matter. Right, exactly, John Coons. Some of us, myself included, we've been playing 30-frame games for 30, 40 years. It doesn't matter. When you're playing a story-based game, the frames, it doesn't matter. Like, it only matters when you're playing first-person shooters. There, I will 100%. If we're playing Call of Duty, Arc Raiders, you know, something that's like a first-person shooter or a competitive game like that, then frames do matter. But when you're talking like story-based games, it doesn't matter if it's 30, 40, 60. It doesn't matter. As long as it's at least 30, I would argue at least 24, like at least 24 frames. That's what you're going to the cinema. When you watch a movie, you're getting 24 frames. So yeah, anything beyond 24, the human eye doesn't notice anything. You might think you're noticing something, but you're not. Now, the smoothness of the gameplay on like FPSs, that's a big deal. That is definitely a big deal. But for everything else, yeah, I'm definitely going to call you a crybaby if you complain about 60 frames on a story game like Red Dead Redemption 2, because that's, you're beating a dead horse about stuff. So yeah, I don't want Rockstar putting resources into improving the frame rates on a 10-year-old game. I want them working on the next Red Dead game and GTA 6, which is gonna be awesome. No, Red Dead, you're not talking about Red. You didn't say, no, you're moving the goalpost. You're moving the goalpost, Robbie. And I'm gonna call you out for that because you're being a whiny little twat right now. You're moving the goalpost. Because now what you're saying is, well, I'm not actually talking about Red Dead 2. I'm talking about Red Dead Online. No, Red Dead Online is different than Red Dead Redemption 2. Not the same game. Bloodrain says this guy thinks he knows it all. Oh, I do know it all. That's why you're sat in your mom's basement listening to me talk about things instead of doing things yourself. Because I've actually done cool shit, built cool things, and you haven't done shit with your life. So sit down and shut up. But exactly. Consistent stable frame rate at 30 FPS is going to be far superior than a game that has 100 frames, but it's doing this because of optimization. So that's one of the things we talked about, like when Starfield launched on the Xbox, it did not have 60 frames. It was a 30 frame game, but it was a stable 30 frames. So the Xbox experience was just fine. But the game has to be optimized for that to work. But anyway, this is another case of armchair developers who think they know better, sitting in their you know, on their chair talking about things that they don't know anything about. Oh, I am a badass, Eric. That's why I get to do this for a living. It's that simple. You don't get to be where I am in life unless you're a badass. So,
waiting for you.
Again, sit down and shut up. You've got to actually accomplish something in life if you want to speak with authority. I have, so I get to speak with authority. Gadiel says, I just started Fallout 4 yesterday. Congratulations. It's a good game. Yeah, exactly. No one says Red Dead and thinks about PvP. Exactly, Jordy. Like, when people say Red Dead or Red Dead Redemption 2, they think about the single-player games. No one's talking about Red Dead Online, which hasn't had content added to it for like 8 years now. It's been in maintenance mode. No one cares about that game. Like...
Dropping muties and ferals is my specialty. And synths? Hell, they're just extra target practice for me.
Gray says I need to start tagging everything as Gen X FAFO. I know, right? John Kuhn says I ran Tainted Grail at 30 frames until version 1.16 because at the first you couldn't play it without stuttering. Exactly. Like we played our first whole playthrough of Tainted Grail at 30. Dribrom says having stable 30 frames is better than FPS that goes from 120 to 15 and then back again. I know, right? Oh, you're wrong, Robbie. And because you won't shut up about it, bye-bye. I want my 30 frames. I want my 60 frames. Ask anybody. They agree. Sure, buddy. Sure.
Sorry about the
But
other
I
guys.
follow you on Twitch. I don't give a shit. Play stupid games, win stupid prizes.
Scribe Halen, personal log entry 324A. I'm starting to wonder if joining the Brotherhood of Steel was a good choice. I originally signed up seeking protection and comradeship, but I'm worried that I've traded away a bit of my humanity in the process. The Brotherhood's message of hope for the future is idealistic and noble, but their methods leave a lot to be desired.
Alright, we're gonna give him a bunch of junk. I need to go back to my settlement and drop everything off. We're gonna go do that before we go on this adventure. John Coons is like, man, I went 5 minutes without thinking about Starfield, then you had to say it. Ogrenaut says I've been thinking about finding GTA 1 and 2 to play on my PC. You know, I've never finished GTA 5. I may look at trying to play that and finish it before GTA 6 comes out. If you want to play Red Dead Redemption 2 on 60 frames, play it on PC. Any budget PC from 2021 could handle it with better graphics than the PS4 Pro. Yep, there you go. Do-do-do, do-do-do. No, Red Dead Online is not the same game as Red Dead Redemption 2. The fact that they are both sold as independent things proves you wrong.
Most things, but people don't fix so easily.
Like, Red Dead Online is completely different than Red Dead Redemption 2. That's why it is sold as a standalone product, which you would know if you actually had 2 brain cells.
Need something.
Store all junk. Gonna store all those. See, and now you got to come over to Twitch because you want to complain there as well, and that means we just get to boot you over there. No, you didn't get blocked because you say you like 60 frames. You got blocked because you were being a confrontational twat. And there's a difference. When you start acting like you know more than everybody else, you have to actually know what you're talking about. But you don't get to sit there and rant about how your opinion matters like that. And then complain when you're being confrontational. So bye. No, it's not Scotty. Scotty never came back. This was somebody else. And now you've been banned on Twitch as well. You used to be cool. Now you banned me. Stupid people never fail to disappoint, says Allie. I know, right? By the way, I would like to point out, this is the perfect example of... we talked about this the other day. There is a difference in when you are expressing a different opinion and being respectful about it versus having a meltdown when someone confronts you with an opposing point of view. So the best example I can give of this is the other day we had a video. We talked about DLCs and paid expansions and microtransactions, right? And I can point out Dribrom and Ali because they're both in our community and our YouTube channel, and they're long-term members of our community. Both of those individuals, both Ali and Dribrom, had completely opposite opinions than me on the subject of microtransactions and DLCs in games. Completely opposite, right? But the way that they presented their opinions and the way that they presented their commentary was respectful while also defining why they have their points of view. There is nothing wrong with dissent. There is nothing wrong with opposing views. The difference is in how you present the sharing of your opinion. When you start making these comments like, everyone else agrees with me, you're wrong, when you say something like that, which is what that person in TikTok did, everyone else agrees with me that Red Dead Redemption 2 needs 60 frames. Everyone agrees with me. Red Dead Online is the same as Red Dead 2. And then changing the goalpost and everything else. That person was being argumentative and disrespectful, which is why I started reacting in a manner that was basically telling them, no, you don't get to do that. Like, if you're going to disrespect me, I'm going to disrespect you, and then I'm going to ban you. That's how this works. So you can have an opposing viewpoint, but it's the manner in which you approach me and the manner in which you present your opposing view. If it's respectful, you can have you could be a flat earther for all I care. You can be a vegan, which I am not. You can be all of these opposing things. My wife is religious, goes to church every Sunday. I am an atheist. I don't believe in that stuff. We're still married and have a great relationship after 15 plus years together. So it's about how you present your argument. It's not about the fact that you have an opposing view. So when someone says something like, Gramps doesn't allow people to have different points of view in his channel. Gramps doesn't allow other opinions. Oh, that's not true. That is not true. What is true is that if you come at me with an attitude, I will treat you like a little child and stick you in the corner. Dribrom coming in with a 30-month membership renewal on YouTube. He says, this long sub. Thank you, Dribrom. I appreciate it. Oh, I absolutely do not believe in the Sky Ferry. But if you want to, you can. That's your prerogative. If you want to believe in the Sky Ferry, you absolutely can. Just like you can believe in the flat Earth. Just like I can believe in Zeus and Mithra and Mistra, and I could believe in anything I want to believe in. You're free to believe whatever you want to believe. 100%. Yeah, this is what we're talking about this morning. Basic common sense and human decency. So, there is a difference. Yeah, the video's over on YouTube, Korean Gamer. Yeah, you can share your opinion, doesn't mean everybody has to, Oh, we got a new blocked word we gotta add. Does my wife get upset when I call God the Sky Fairy? No, because she understands that when I use that word, I'm being facetious. I know that's a big word. That's a big word, I know. What games did I develop? Links are in the bio. Alright, is everybody calm down now? The difference between a conversation and a rant is epic. Ali says, my BFF explained it like this, it's all about tone. Oh yeah, tone is a big thing. I do love it when someone says something like, you used to be cool. No, I have always been this way. I've got like 11,000 videos on YouTube. Go watch any of my shit for the last 4 years. Go watch my public presentations from when I was a public speaker. I loved getting people in the audience when we were doing presentations who try to be confrontational or stupid. And I've got multiple presentations up on YouTube from over the years where we confront idiots in the crowd. And they were idiots. Like, there is a difference between someone acting like a normal human being and someone being an idiot in the crowd. Like, go watch any comedian who deals with idiots in the crowd. If you act like an idiot, you're going to get treated like an idiot. It's really easy. Just act normal, and people will treat you normal. It's super simple. JK, this used to be cool, Ren. I've never been cool. How do I get into game development? Find a company that's hiring interns. Start your way at the bottom and work your way up. Have I built a vault? No, I didn't even know that was a thing. Do I prefer the new style of Fallout games over the old ones? Yes. Like, by the way, Bubbalonia Rising, who if you're not watching his channel, you should be. He streams at 9 p.m. Mountain Time. He streams a lot of Bethesda stuff. Right now, he started his, he'd never played the original Fallout games, like Fallout 1 and Fallout 2. So he just started playing Fallout 1 a couple days ago. His first stream the other night. It was pretty freaking awesome. You could play the first two games on PC Game Pass, by the way. Building a vault is a DLC. Interesting. Alright, I think we're ready to...
You better get a move on. It's not a good idea to keep Paladin down.
Recon squads orders. Standard long-range recon operation. Oh, there's a whole bunch of logs in here. Fallout 1 is super dated, JK. It's a super good game, but it's, yeah, the first two games have never received any sort of upgrades, and they feel 30 years old at this point, for sure. Am I playing Norse Oath of Blood this month? Probably. The publisher reached out and had me play the demo, and then had me on their Steam page. And their new head of social reached out in January. The last communication I have with their team was from the 17th, I think, of January. and they said they would be getting back in touch with me around launch time. So I have yet to hear back from them. I know that the Nakon, the publisher of Styx Blades of Greed, just got me a key for early access 2 days ago, which starts on the 17th, which is the same day that Norse Oath of Blood starts. So considering the fact that Nakon already reached out to me and got me a key and has me set up to go, means I'm definitely going to play Styx Blades of Greed on Tuesday, which is the 17th. But I have yet to hear back from the Norse Oath of Blood team. So if they reach out to me and get me a key, then I will definitely be playing Norse Oath of Blood. But if not, I've got other games where I already have companies who have given me keys and want to work with me, so I'm going to go work with those companies. I did have a great time with the Norse Oath of Blood demo, so I'm just waiting for their team to get back to me and see what they're going to see.
You better get a move on.
Fallout Tactics.
It's not a good idea to
I never
keep
played
Paladin
Fallout
Dance waiting.
Tactics, Dribble. I think that's the only Fallout game I've never played. Ogrenaut says, I really love the Fallout show, but I couldn't ever get into the games. Nothing wrong with that. My wife loves the show, has never played the games. Do I recommend Fallout 4 or New Vegas? Neither. I recommend Fallout 76 if you were going to play something for the very first time. Fallout 76 is the best point of entry for new players into the Fallout universe. It is the most modern game. It's the one that still receives regular updates. They've got content from the new show, including Walton Goggins playing the Ghoul. Fallout 76 is 100% where you should be playing if you are a new player to Fallout. If you like Fallout 76, then you can go back and play things like Fallout 4, Fallout New Vegas, etc.
Paladin Dance.
You ready to move out?
Ready.
Outstanding. Follow me, and try not to lag behind.
Oh, now he put his helmet on. We'll let him do the heavy lifting. He's got power armor. 76 is also the prequel to other games, like Ali just said. So in terms of storyline, Fallout 76 comes first. Another reason why it's a great starting point.
We'll think this out. Follow me.
Arcjet is a short hike to the west. If we take this road, we should be able to avoid the larger packs of ferals infesting Cambridge.
Yeah, that's like as much as as much as I love like Fallout 1 and 2, I can't recommend those to people because they're 30-year-old games and they play like 30-year-old games. And they play like dog shit compared to 2026 games. So I can't in good faith recommend people go play Fallout 1 and 2. The caveat to playing Fallout 1 and 2 is that you really need to be able to deal with 30-year-old graphics, lack of quality of life features, 30-year-old programming, janky ass gameplay. Yeah, it's rough. And then, you know, Fallout New Vegas is an example, is a phenomenal game. I can't recommend it to people as their first experience because it is janky as fuck and 20 years old. Like, if it gets an upgrade and it gets that remastered edition that is rumored to be happening, sure, absolutely. But I can't recommend it as a first-time person, like going in and playing Fallout for the first time. No. Fallout 76. If you were a brand new person who has never played Fallout before, Fallout 76 or this game's pretty good too. But I would definitely recommend 76 as the starting point. Alright. I don't want to loot all this stuff at the moment. What I really want is just ammo.
We'll be taking that.
It might surprise you to learn that my recon team isn't the first to visit the Commonwealth. Over the last 7 years, 2 other
Winter
teams
jacket
were
and
sent here by the
jeans? That might look pretty cool.
The first team's mission was
Dude, get out of my way, Nick.
came back with crates full of pre-war documents. The second
Hey
was the
man,
silver
somebody
one.
else was attacking it, not
Shortly
me.
after they arrived, we lost contact with them. They haven't been heard from since. As far as my team goes, we've lost 4 good men to this godforsaken wasteland. Been a target from the moment we arrived. But despite our setbacks, I don't intend to give up and head home. Or end up missing.
Or end up missing. Raffle says I couldn't get into the series. I mean, not every TV show is going to be for every person. 76 is not horrible compared to 3 and 4. It's not. It's just not. You're welcome to think that, but it's not true. God bless the Brotherhood of Steel. Yes. Oh, the fact that you just tried to say my opinion is wrong is an immediate ban. That's not how this works. Opinions are not wrong. They're opinions. There is a difference between opinion and fact. And as I said, you can have a difference of opinion. Someone in chat says 76 is horrible compared to 3 and 4. You're welcome to that opinion. It's not true. The fact that Fallout 76 is doing so well is proof of the opposite. 76 is their best performing Fallout title right now because of the show, by the way. And anybody who doesn't understand that isn't paying attention to the numbers. So, factually. See, now this person just said 76 is factually the worst Fallout, and that's fact. No, that's you getting banned. The games are better than the TV show, but the TV show is good. Yeah, I would say that the games are better than the show. For me, personally. My wife loves the show and has never played the games. She would never play the games, so. Bye, Big Rig. My favorite Fallout game? 76. I really like Fallout 76. This is a second.
We may have a problem here. Over there!
Where'd the bodies go? Thank you. But I do love all of the Fallout games. If you had to ask me what my favorite story is, though, it's the first game. Like, the first game has, for me, the best story of all the Fallout games. But I can't call it the best Fallout game because it plays like dog shit. It's like people who try to say, like, Dragon Age Origins was the best Dragon Age game. Best story? Probably. Best game? Not even remotely true. Like, it is so janky in so many ways. Like, it's just the gameplay is not good compared to modern games. And that's like Fallout 1 and 2. I love those games. But oh my god, the gameplay is horrible.
So we'll head in through the front.
There is a flyer mosquito in here. Arc Jet Systems. Best Dragon Age game? I mean, they're all fun. Gage says, hang on, I gotta scroll through chat here. Justin says, I'm fishing in Fallout 76 right now. Nice. Gage says, I have Fallout 76 but never got into it. Is it worth solo or lose it? Kind of like solo, like ESO. No, I just played a big 85-hour playthrough in November, December, and January, completely solo. there's a lot of group-based content that you can do if you want to, but it's entirely designed just like this. It's just like every other Fallout game. So you can play it entirely solo. It has great cutscenes, amazing voice acting, phenomenal locations, great graphics. It's got the best quality of life features of all the Fallout games. Plus, it's got an amazing base building system. But you can play it solo or group. It's entirely up to you. Least favorite Fallout? Probably Fallout 2, to be honest with you. Best Dragon Age personal preference-wise, Dragon Age Veilguard, 100%. The gameplay, the graphics, the combat, so good. Best story, probably Dragon Age 2 for me. I really liked the story in Dragon Age 2. Origins was a great game. The origin, like the story in Dragon Age Origins is so good, especially going down into the deep roads and dealing with that whole section.
Paladin.
Listen up. We do this clean and quiet. No heroics and by the book. Understood?
Why are we at ArcJet again?
We're here to retrieve a device that will boost the signal from the radio tower at the Cambridge police station. Without it, we can't make contact with our superiors. Remember, our primary target is the deep-range transmitter. Stay focused and check your fire. I don't want to be hit by stray bullets.
What's your problem? Get in here. You're being a big crybaby. Go up to bed. Yes, she is in your cat bed. You need to lay down on the blanket. Hang on, guys. I gotta make sure that Lucas lays down. No. Lay down on the blanket, buddy. Because Snow White is in here in his cat bed. It's actually their shared cat bed. I just need to go buy a new cat bed. Did you guys hear him? He's upset. Let me calm him down really quick. Quamboy says, I agree with Veilguard, still trying to get through the series, playing in order. Yeah, it's great. Play the Dragon Age series in order. It'll give you lots of like context for the stuff that's in Veilguard. You'll understand a lot of the yeah, he is very upset about his bed, by the way. He's doing biscuits. I don't know, I don't want to try to turn the cameras around right now. He's doing biscuits on his blanket while looking at the cat bed and just being like, Anyway, the Dragon Age series is phenomenal. Play them all. You're definitely going to feel the age on Dragon Age Origins in terms of combat, graphics, quality of life features. So, yeah. You just started Dragon Age but got into Origins to get into the series. It's a great starting point. Like, why not? Go for it. Ryan says, your take on the best Fallout game is the newest because it looks nicer and run better. Yeah, you seem to not understand how that works. So, the best Fallout game for new players... Dude, I don't give a fuck about your poll, Ryan, because you don't understand how modern people who have never played the game before, modern people who have never played... gamers, people who have never played it, they watch the show, you and your poll are stupidity. Because here's the thing, a new person who just watched the show, this is where we're getting into people, being stupid. You can have a personal preference as to what you think is the best Fallout game, right? totally valid. If Fallout New Vegas or whatever is your favorite Fallout, that's awesome. But if you're talking about new people like my wife, as an example, who has never played a Fallout game, and she watches the show, and then she goes away from the show and says, I liked that show. What is this based on? Oh, there's a video game series. I want to go play a Fallout game. What game am I going to go play? You're going to go play the newest, most modern, most graphically enhanced, easiest to get into Fallout game. My favorite is when people like, play Fallout New Vegas and make sure you install all these mods first. And it's like, dude, new players are not going to go play a 20-year-old game and install a bunch of mods and have to figure out which mods work with what. That's it's not how that works. New players want something that's easy to jump into, fast, quality of life. They want modern features like fast travel. They want things like a cash shop. They want things that give them access to all these different things. And that's what Fallout 76 offers, right? That's why it is the best for new players. Fallout 76 is very easy to jump into. And for anybody who doesn't think that that's true, you don't understand Fallout like you claim you do. Because if you look at the numbers, Fallout 76 is the most successful Fallout game right now because of the show, and is seeing a huge resurgence in the past couple of years because of the show. Now, is Fallout 4 and Fallout 3 and Fallout New Vegas and everything else still popular? Absolutely. It's never been a better time to be a Fallout fan. But Fallout 76 is absolutely the best game for new players to get into. And after they have gotten into 76, and if they really like that experience, they can go back in time and play Fallout 4 and Fallout New Vegas and Fallout 3 and blah, 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 blah. So yeah, Walton Goggins is in the game now, Quanboy, from the playing the Ghoul in Fallout 76. That was the most recent expansion, which just launched in, I think it was the beginning of December. Is Fallout 76 an RPG? 100%. 100%. Also, yeah, the multiplayer component is another reason why Fallout 76 is so popular right now, because people can go play with their friends. You can't do that with Fallout 4. Like, you can't. Like, you're stuck playing single player. So if I'm somebody who just came off the show and I want to share that with my spouse or my significant other, etc., yeah. Yeah, the controls on some of the older games is nuts. Correct. When somebody Googles, there's a Fallout game, they look and they find the most recent Fallout game to play. They don't look for the oldest Fallout game to play when they're a new person coming into the show. Oh, you just said Fallout 76 is ass. You must want to be banned. Many people know me, Trashing. I'm an important person. I have played the Kingdom Come games. Playlists are on YouTube. Yeah, and now, exactly like Crimson Red said, like right now in Fallout 76, the moment you get out of the vault, Walton Goggins' ghoul is right there. So if you watched the show, and then you go play Fallout 76, within the first 45 minutes of gameplay, there's the ghoul. And you're right in the show, and you're like, oh wow, this ties into the show. This is so fucking cool. And then you're off playing the game. Like, there is a reason why Fallout 76 is the best experience for new players. Note that I didn't say best Fallout game. I said best game for new players. The best experience for new players. Fallout Shelter definitely got an increase, Robert. They talked about that in one of the recent discussion videos. Yeah, I like the narrator in this game. Like, I think it's cool to have a voiced character. I know some people don't like that, which is why for me personally, like, I really do like Fallout 4 more than pretty much all the other Fallout games, just from a gameplay experience. For the single player stuff, I love 76 is my favorite one, but this I like having a voiced character. I don't think it's a big deal. But I do like 76. It's my favorite experience right now. It's a lot of fun. I still think the story from the first game though is my favorite of all time.
It was corporations like this that put the last nail in the coffin for mankind. They exploited technology for their own gains, pocketing the cash and ignoring the damage they've done. Look at these wrecks. It appears as though the facility's automated securities are...
You cut up there, Dante. What were you saying?
Anything useful?
Excuse me, Paladin Dance?
Look at these wrecks. It appears as though the facility's automated security's already been dealt with.
Is this the Brotherhood of Steel's handiwork?
Unfortunately, no. Look at the evidence. There isn't a single spent ammunition casing or drop of blood in sight. These robots were assaulted by Institute synths.
Thanks, Diego. I appreciate it. This is my job, Django.
I'll be on the lookout.
Roger that. Let's move out.
I get paid to play video games.
This place is a mess, but I still see a few pieces of salvage that the Brotherhood might be interested in. After we're done here, we'll have to mark this place for sweep and retrieve.
If Fallout New Vegas was made with all the technical and gameplay features of Fallout 4, it would be the best game ever. I think that is a case that there is a case that could be made for that. It is a phenomenal game for story. New Vegas does have an amazing story, but it just lacks the features and modern quality of life components of the other games. Now, they are currently remastering it, theoretically rumored to be remastering it. If the remaster rumors prove to be true, it will definitely have a resurgence, but it still isn't going to have things like outpost building and all the other things that this game has. And for some people, they like the outpost building and everything else. Reminder, password security. We're going to be changing on a monthly basis. Terminal password's not been changed in 3 months. Your new password is 9YB3N. You don't actually understand the community, Ryan. Hey, Ryan. You ever been to the Fallout Fan Fest? Fallout Fan Fest is all about Fallout 76. Huge Fallout 76 presence at the Fan Fest. Your community of you and your best buddies. I love the people who say things like, I just think that the community would not be in favor of 76 being the best is all. You don't represent the actual Fallout community. You represent you and your tiny little circle of friends who hate Fallout 76. Yes, the Fallout Fan Fest is an annual event. They just added a second event. So for 2026, they're doing the annual New Vegas, Las Vegas event. And they're doing one in Virginia now this year. The actors from the show are at the Fan Fest. Like, it's go watch Babylonia Rising's stuff on his channel. He goes to the Fan Fest every year, and he is a huge Fallout 76 fanatic and Fallout 76 community member. So I think that when you actually get into the Fallout community, if you are a Fallout fan, then you love all of the Fallout games, all of them, period, end of story. You might have a preference about which one you think is better or worse, but you don't get to make statements like, I just think the community would vote 76 as the worst, because you don't represent the community. The community embraces, the numbers show Fallout 76 as of right now because of all of the new people coming in from the Fallout show. Fallout 76 is the most popular right now because it's the newest, it's the latest, it's where everyone is going. They can come in from the show, they can see the ghoul, they can interact with those characters. Now, you might not like Fallout 76, but it is a very ignorant stance to say the community thinks, because I'm telling you right now, you don't actually represent the community. So I think as a Fallout fan, you love all Fallout. Yeah, Fallout 76 has way more players than all the other games. Yep. Well, you've actually never... I don't think you've ever played it, Gem Thunder, because Fallout 76 plays exactly like all the other Fallout games, with an additional online component that is optional. I just did an 85-hour playthrough. 100% solo, single player, never grouped up with another person, played it exactly like a single-player game. So when you say that it plays like an MMO, it doesn't. It can, if you want it to, but you can also play it single player. It's really simple. You just don't group up with other people. It's literally that simple. You've got all your storylines. My favorite was the Brotherhood of Steel. That was a lot of fun to do. Okay, so now Ryan's backing his statement up, and he says, well, actually, it's just a guess. I don't actually know. See, now we're getting somewhere. Now we're having an adult conversation where someone is backing up and saying, actually, hang on a second. I actually don't know that for a fact. That's just my opinion. That is an adult thing to say. That is an adult realizing that they made a mistake in the way that they said something, and they're saying, okay, hang on a second. Actually, what I mean by that is, I'm just guessing. I don't actually know. That is the correct way to go about it. It's like, because what you're recognizing is that you think that Fallout New Vegas is the best. There are many people who think Fallout New Vegas is the best. Absolutely, without a shadow of a doubt. There's a huge Fallout New Vegas community out there who love that game. Several million players loved Fallout New Vegas. It is a phenomenal game. Is it the best Fallout? That's subjective. I can tell you that it's not the most popular, and it's not the best right now because of numbers, but it is a phenomenal game. You're misunderstanding, Ryan. You're thinking that I'm coming at you from a place of my opinion is more important than yours. That's not what's happening. What I am telling you is that statistically, factually, Fallout 76 is right now the place where everyone is going because of the TV show. Factual, statistical. Because it's the newest, latest, that's where everyone from the show is going. It is the most popular and de facto best right now because of the marketing around the show. Okay? That's where your misunderstanding, your disconnect is happening. Oh, this is hilarious to me. Nomad's like, Fallout 76 isn't the best. The numbers would show otherwise as of right now. Korean Gamer says, I'm here, I'm there, now I'm everywhere. That's right. Angry Ewok says all those real fans talking about community would never visit a Fallout festival or a Star Wars celebration to actually have fun with other fans. Oh, 100%. All of these basement dwellers who say things like, this game is the best game and all the other games suck, they're not real fans. They're anti-fans. Because real fans, I was at the very first ever Star Wars Fan Fest in Denver, Colorado. Right? Very first one. I've got my t-shirt, I've got my badge, I've got all the Legos, I got all the books signed by Terry Brooks, I've got autographs from all the actors. It was amazing, right? I've been a Star Wars fan since I was a kid. I have loved Star Wars up until now, even today. I still love Star Wars. Does Disney make bad Star Wars? No, they make good and bad. George Lucas made good and bad. The Ewok films, the Christmas special. Ugh. I love all of Star Wars. I've been to the fan fests. I've gotten autographs from the actors. I am a Star Wars fan forever. So when I see people say things like Disney Star Wars sucks, I immediately say, you're not a Star Wars fan. I'm an actual Star Wars fan because I love all of Star Wars. And that's the thing. If you're a Fallout fan, you love all of Fallout. You might like some Fallout more than other Fallout. But if you're a Fallout fan, you love all of it, and you embrace it all, even the ones that aren't your favorites. That's just how being a fan works. The moment you say things like, this game sucks, that's not an actual game, that's not an actual Fallout game, this game is horrible, this game is trash, you are no longer a fan. If you've never been to a fan festival, like, show us you're a fan. Like, if you're a fan, we know. Like, it's easy to tell a fan from an anti-fan. Oh yeah, 76 at launch was a completely different experience and was not that great of a game at launch. It is a very great game now. I did not like Fallout 76 at launch. I'm gonna have to kill that mosquito if I can get to it. I didn't like Fallout 76 at launch, and now I love it. Because they made changes, and they embraced it, and they made it better. Dogtown, baby. We're going to Dogtown next season. I can't wait. Oh, someone just said people who watched the show and are playing Fallout for the first time are not the Fallout community. Fuck you. Fuck gatekeeping. Fuck your anti-fan. Blocked. How did I react when Han Solo died by his son? Great. Awesome. Let's progress storyline. Love it. I also love all things Lord of the Rings, Voodoo. I also love all things Star Trek. I loved the Acolyte, Quanboy. It was awesome. One of the best lightsaber fight sequences of all time at the end of that show. And that the Wookiee lightsaber sequence was so badass. Definitely excited for the Darth Maul show. Yeah, Allie, this morning is a very interesting stream, for sure. I haven't even been able to play the game for the past few minutes because of all the idiots. Yeah, fuck gatekeeping, guys. I'm going to crush that shit immediately. Then you're not a fan, Tom Roche. It's that simple. Like, if you're a fan of something, you embrace all of it. End of story. Like, you don't have to like all of it, and I think that's the hard part for some people to understand. You don't have to like all of it. Here's a good example. Rings of Power, the newest Middle-earth show. The Rings of Power, I fucking hate the mithril storyline that they have in the Rings of Power show. Hate it. I think it's so stupid. Doesn't take away from the fact that I am enjoying the Rings of Power as a Lord of the Rings show. My wife never read the books. She's never read the Silmarillion. She's never read the Lord of the Rings. Doesn't matter. She loves the Peter Jackson films. And she's loving Rings of Power because it's Middle-earth, and to her, it's Tolkien. That's awesome. I can watch that show alongside my wife, appreciate it for being a Lord of the Rings show, while also disliking the stupidity they did with the Mithril storyline. It is stupidity. Peak stupidity. Doesn't take away from the fact that it is a fun part of the Middle-earth experience. And that's how anything from a fandom is. Star Trek, Star Wars, Lord of the Rings, Blade Runner, Fallout, Elder Scrolls, Dragon Age, Mass Effect, Game of Thrones. You can be a fan. If you are a fan of something, then you like all of it. You embrace all of it while recognizing that there are some parts that are great and some parts that are not so great. A restaurant can have 4 or 5 dishes that you really love, and then a few things that are like, meh, I don't really like that. And maybe 1 or 2 things that you just really don't like at all and you never order. Like, it's not fucking rocket science. You don't have to enjoy every single thing. What you have to do is embrace it. You might not have liked the Borderlands film. It was not that great. But it's still part of Borderlands. I don't like the Ewok films in Star Wars. I thought they were great when I was 7 years old. I tried to go back and watch them 4 or 5 years ago. I couldn't do it. Like, the Ewok films are so bad. They're so bad. Like, they were great when I was 7 years old and I didn't know filmmaking and I didn't know special effects and everything else. The Christmas special is so bad. But it's an important part of Star Wars. Like, so I don't get to just throw that out because I don't like it. Like, it's just the thing on the menu that I don't order. I've tried it once and I don't like it. It was like, ooh, I don't like pickles on my pizza. I'm never going to order that pickle pizza again. Or it's like garlic ice cream. Ew, I love ice cream. I can't stand garlic ice cream. But it's still ice cream and I love all ice cream. You know what I mean? So, Allie says, being a fan of something is no different than being in a friendship. You embrace it for all it's worth, good and bad. Exactly. Exactly. Tom Foolish says the cleanest numbers without being console specific, since those numbers are harder to quantify, is that Fallout 76 has more viewers on Twitch, so people are definitely more interested in Fallout 76 than Fallout 4. Correct. It's the #1 piece of content in the Fallout world right now. It's Fallout 76. That's a big thing, Tom Roche, is many people misinterpret because they misunderstand. It's, it's just it's an issue. Alright. Let me double check. I think I'm all caught up on chat. And if I'm all caught up on chat, we're actually going to go play the fucking game. We're going to pause here for a second. That's right, Voodoo. There's no room for gatekeeping in my community. Alright, I think we are all caught up on chat now. This guy is kicking ass, man.
We may have not getting past me.
Just gonna stand back and let him do his thing. Tango down. I'm just gonna stand back.
Multiple sim targets. Take them down. compromised most of the facility.
Yep, there's a door here. Tom Fuller says, I just started Fallout 76. I blame Bubbleonia, but I've been playing with their crew and having a blast. I'm almost level 50. Bubbles has a great Fallout 76 community. And again, that right there, Bubbleonia, is what I would classify as a hardcore, true and blue
That's it.
Fallout fan. Because he loves all of the Fallout. Goes to the Fallout fan festivals, loves the show, and still critiques certain aspects.
Nice.
Mars Shot Project. What is this? ArcJet is the contractor for the Mars Shot Project's propulsion and communication system. This contract's going to put ArcJet on the map. So there's 2 years worth of research here. I love Stargate. Yep.
Brotherhood. Kill them all.
Can't wait for the new Stargate show that's coming down the pipeline.
Standing down.
Excuse me. Exactly. Dune is another example. Yeah. Where is Nick? I hate hacking these terminals on my own. Allie says, in case it's escaped people, Ren's channel banner on YouTube literally says, well, it's everywhere actually, the channel banner, not just on YouTube, I guess. All things nerd. It's correct. All things nerd. PAX West? I'm not sure if PAX West is annual. PAX East is annual. Have I seen the show? Yep, reviewed every single one of the episodes on YouTube. That's right. In Fallout 4, all weapons can be viable with the right perks. Nasty. That's not it. Adapt. That's interesting. Adapt had a likeness of 1? Hold that thought. Damn it, I only have... Where is Nick? There we go. Okay, so... probably an S for sure. Nope.
There we go.
Oh, floor safe in the front office area. I missed that. Oops.
Engine course ahead. Should be our final stop.
Oh, there's Nick suddenly.
Keep moving. We'll talk later.
Well, open the door, dude.
Watch your footing. Looks like the power's out in this section. Look at this place. Scribes would have a field day in here.
Ooh, I like that the music just ramped up.
The transmitter should be in the control room at the top of the core. But it looks like the elevators are dead. We'll have to keep heading down for now and find a way to get the facility's power back online. There has to be a power backup system somewhere. Scout the maintenance area off of the main chamber. I'll remain here and watch our backs.
Oh, yeah. He's gonna make me go do all the heavy lifting. What a loser. Safe starts with an S and is 4 letters. Where's my phone at? Let's see here. Alright, folks. That's a good stopping point for the Fallout 4 section. I'm going to take a quick breather here, and we're going to switch over and play some Diablo 4. Continue our journey with the Paladin this morning. It's going to be about 10-15 minutes, and we'll be back. I'm going to go say good morning to the girls, get some more coffee, do some quick exercises, and then get a new stream up and going. So if you're watching on Kick, Twitch, or TikTok, just hang out. There'll be a new stream up in a bit. If you're on YouTube, there'll be a new link out. Stay tuned to the socials and the Discord. We'll spam everybody with all the things when the new stream is up. But I said about 15 minutes. We should be back. Diablo 4, continuing the adventure with the Paladin, as I continue to really love that class. Thanks, everybody. See you in a bit.